We're going into some daring play. Our own Mr. Karma playing the daring, one of my favorite destroyers. In my top 5 for DDs. Tier 10, very good. Soul Strike even backing him up. Look at that. And the Soyuz, Daring and Soyuz, you guys are a fail div. Toxic fail div. Let's see what he's going against. CVs. CVs. A stinker. We're gonna find out. He doesn't have to worry about CVs, destroyers. He does go against a Kitakaze, a Shima, and a Benson. Radars, 2 of them, the Chappie and the Alaska. So we're looking for a couple things. We're looking for the Massachusetts because the Chappie will be close. We're also looking for the Alsace or the Musashi because it'll also, that's where the Kitakaze is. So the biggest thing he has to worry about here is the Kita. The Kita compared to the Shima is really not that big of a deal. Daring's gonna melt it. And the, what was it, Benson? Yeah, Benson, I mean, Benson, who cares? You'll just absolutely melt it. So Benson's that way. I'm guessing where the battleships are. Probably the Kita is going to be close, so that's kind of poopy for him. He gets out detected by it. That German, the Hindenburg's right there too. And he's going right into B-cap, which I think is kind of the right play. But yeah, I would have popped sonar. So he's good there, and he's just chilling. No radio location though. No radio location. He just gets to chill. Wonder what he runs then. He doesn't run superintendent. He must have a low-level captain then. BFT, maybe inertia, or yeah, it is Kita. Man, that's some good damage though by the minnow. Yeah, he has IFHE. Oh, well, I guess yeah, IFHE. He would double down on those things. Wait, well, no, he has IFHE, so he's just gonna run BFT with it. And perfect. What is? Is this a radar? I missed it. Is this a radar? Minnow? Must have been. Hydro? No, nothing was close enough. It must have been a radar minnow. Daring's only 3 kilometers. Yeah. You just don't expect it. It's one of the scariest thing that happens in this game. Is when they finally pop. Because you're not sure. Because 99 out of 100 minnows, 99 out of 100 eddies, 99 out of 100 Neptunes are all just smoke. But then there's that one, and you're like, why do I have a weird feeling? And it is just, that's the one that radars you and just get destroyed. Absolutely destroyed, melted. 3-4 salvos, you're just done. Took out the strongest DD though, for sure. I despise C-cap on this map, so he's doing what I would do. I would go the other way. He has a great little spot right here. Soul Strike can kind of just hold down middle with the salvo. The minnow can kind of rotate if he wants. But him helping out that side is going to be much better than him going to C-cap. C-cap is just the trap. It is such a bad cap. It is a giant waste of time. Right now he's just chilling, man. The daring is insane. If you are a DD player at all, and you want a fun line to play, Royal Navy line is my go-to. So much fun. So much fun. And I think he has, I don't know if it's the bug or what, but where it seems like it's going, but it's not going far enough. Tago. Going in. Not really needed. But he is making a move. Gotta get the torps off. There's one set of torps. There's one set of torps. Out. Great aim, I know, right? Benham's getting wrecked over there too. The Benham's losing the Benson hard. The Tago's still alive. Holy crap. What a legend. He's just bouncing all the German salvos. Oh no, they just lost their 2 destroyers. Oh. Benham things? Yeah, Benham things. Kind of a bummer trade though. The Benson's gonna be screwed though over there. He doesn't need to worry about it. They can cap that. Benson doesn't have torps anymore. Unless I don't think so. Oh, never mind. The Tago's going there. Now it's kind of awkward. Must fire torps, yeah. Everyone knows. If you have torps, you gotta launch them. So, ACAP got a little awkward because the Benson's full life. This isn't the worst farm, but it's kind of annoying for Karma because the right thing, the good boy thing to do right now is to go to ACAP, kill the Benson, yada yada yada. The greedy boy thing is to go kill these battleships. Now he can just go, I don't care about these other battleships that are chilling over here. It's a Benson, they're far enough away, yada yada. We can focus on these. The only thing I would be interested in is I would be talking with Soul Strike, or if the CV, I saw somebody ask the CV if he could go spot that destroyer at least, which he should be doing. Is if the DD is rotating north or south. That's just the main question right there. Benson, not the scariest torp. Not the scariest torp DD to worry about. So I'm just kind of watching like where it's all kind of going down right now. No, I think that's the white camo, the anniversary camo. I think it's the white one, or one of the anniversary camos. So we're just kind of chilling, kind of waiting for some things to develop. He's staying centralized, which is what I always try to do. I don't like going to a lot of the caps, A or B cap, one way or the other, because what ends up happening is planning for the next side. Oh, it was a camelist? Oh, well, there you go. I don't think he even needed to pop that. Yes! The daring AP. What are you, some AP hero? Trying to be some AP hipster here? Trying to be a typical cool kid? He heard me. He heard me from the past. Oh no! Their CV died. I'm just kind of like taking this game in. So, right now, what's the right play? This is where kind of the loss of ACAP and that Benson not dying gets a little bit worse over time. They just lost their CV. I would probably... What? Tirpitz dies. Shima's there too. Man, they have no idea where that Benson is. This is such a weird game. I'm kind of just watching to see what happens. Very damage from me right now, but still, it's not in a dire need to make a play. Right now, this play is working. It's been working all game. Damage farming over caps. They're not in the need for caps yet because the damage being pumped out has been kind of making up for the loss of caps. Torp the Musa. The reason why he's not just trying to like torp him, right? Is going in right away and just torping him is that he doesn't really need to. He truly doesn't need to. He's protecting like a lot of the map. He's protecting, so him not going south kind of delays this play. If he just kind of like overextends that way and takes out that Musashi, the Musashi's not really doing anything. So him holding down the middle, I always try to stay centralized when I'm a DD because you need to be able to rotate.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Now it's getting a little sketchy. Now it's getting a little sketchy. So I think the play... Oh, why? Why? Oh, well, that's easy. All right, well, this is easy. Benson's just giving him that.
Problem solved, sir.
He doesn't have sonar, so he has to be a little careful, but... Well, that made that pretty easy.
Smoke generator started.
The only thing I probably would have done differently... Now, I would have done a lot less damage. A lot less damage. But I would have had radio location. He obviously doesn't have the setup that I would run. I would have gone and capped A. I would have gone and killed A. And I would have just killed the destroyer and it would have been kind of just game over. Then come back for the farm. I would have ended up doing a lot less damage. A lot less damage. But I would have probably locked down the win a little bit more. They're going to be able to farm a little bit more. Report Darian and Soyuz. Which guy is this? The Massachusetts. He's real mad. This guy gets wrecked. Hopefully not take too much damage. You don't want to take too much going late game where you need the kill. I think that salvo kind of sucks. Only a couple K though. Not too bad. Oh. Bit of a bummer there. So right now they're out killing the cap. Musashi is still alive. Somehow it's actually impressive against the Soyuz and whatnot. But yeah, at this point, you can just kind of stay pretty. You have a good battleship in Soul Strike, so you're good there. He can kind of take on the Musashi, and he just stays fairly safe. Soul Strike is actually taking the right spot. He wants to get on this side of the map, or this side of the island, and focus that way, so he gets some distance away from where the Shima could potentially be. The Shima just got spotted there, so that's pretty good. Karma, what he does is he just rushes right onto the cap and focuses on the Musashi and gets a little love tap from his div mate. And it's kind of just a GG. It's just a matter of time now. There is 6 minutes left, so if they lose somebody, it's kind of a bummer. But oh wow, the Chappie must be right on the edge. Wait, no, I don't think that is a Camelus. No, I think that camo does have I think that Musashi does have a camo on. I think there's way more differences in. Oh, having fun.
Problem solved, sir.
Will he just go straight though? Ah, it's such a bummer though. Being this late. Now this is when I get a little bit worried, but they are going to this cap. Just dodge, yeah. So if Soul Strike can knock out the Chappie, you're pretty good. Also, shout out to them just not even paying attention to you. Yeah, Soul Strike takes out the Chappie. Soul Strike also murders the Musashi. Aiming way too high. Get your life together. Boom!
Enemy battleship sunk.
And a GG no re. Interesting game. It was scary, up until the Benson just like was like, hey, you guys want to win this game? All right, cool, let's go. And then just kind of like, it kind of gave him the game. Like you can kind of point out like one spot where it was kind of, oh, I wonder where the game flipped, and it was right there. So, interesting game. What he did though, a good thing to learn is to not get stuck in one spot. So as you saw, let's just compare what Karma did in the Darien compared to what the Benson did. So the Benson went all the way over and capped A, but as you saw, the Benson didn't do anything for like 5 or 6 minutes. 5 or 6 minutes. So he was able to kind of just like hang out and farm damage and kind of control the whole middle. But Karma was able to stay middle while the Benson kind of did stuff over there. That's why I always try and stay. So I always try to stay centralized. If you stay centralized, then you don't get kind of stuck in one of the corners. And if you get stuck, especially if it's late game, and you're kind of just like fighting over into a corner, and you have to go all the way across the map, it's hard to have an impact later in the game.
Our victory is in sight.
It was a risky play though, staying passive in BL match. Was it really? I don't think it really was even that risky of a play to stay middle. I think it was a pretty safe play to stay middle because you can kind of see wherever you can kind of see like where things are kind of breaking down, and rotate that way, which he was able to do. They were basically out killing the extra cap that the enemy team had, and also being able to have that Benson kind of rotate in made life pretty easy. So overall, good game. Darien, very good ship, nasty ship, very, very fun ship at tier 10. GG's. Staying centralized is very, very important because when you need to make a play, as the game was kind of in control but kind of weird, in control, kind of weird, and then it got kind of like, okay, we have to make a play later. They were able to rotate because they weren't on the other side of the map. So overall, pretty solid. Again, the only thing I probably would have done is I would have probably gone to A camp. Once that Atago died, I would have just gone to A cap, killed him. He didn't have the captain skill that I would have ran. It's just different setups of captains, no big deal. I would have just killed the Benson just to guarantee it. But the Benson made it easy on him, so in the end, it didn't really matter. So overall, GG. Darien's a very good ship. Good game, Kama.